What did you feel? What kind of stood out to you about that first half? Obviously, it looked like both teams kind of struggled to find themselves. What did you see as kind of the difference, or what did you feel there in that first 20-minute period?
The difference, I mean, like you said, yeah, we both struggled, but I would say the difference was the end of the first half. We lost the last 4 to 5 minutes, and that put us down. I think like 10 or 12 points, something like that. So that was just a, I don't even know. We just don't need to be putting ourselves in situations like that. So where we have to fight back, we just need to be disciplined the whole 40 minutes.
So was that the kind of focal point at the intermission, at the break there when you guys met? Because you guys certainly came out and looked like a different team that first 4 or 5 minutes out of the break.
Most definitely. I mean, I feel like we were taking good shots. We were smoking some bunnies, but eventually our shots were going to fall, and we just got to play more discipline down in the end of the stretch.
This it seemed also really physical game. Did that you feel like that kind of took maybe you guys out of a little bit what you were wanting to do, just to kind of
Nah.
be confused by maybe some of the calling in the physical
Nah,
nature?
not at all. I mean, because I expect every game to be like that. But as for myself, I know I need to control my fouls, so I'm not in foul trouble, so I can be out there helping my team. Because I know if I was out there, I could at least contribute, helping my team win instead of just sitting on the sideline, sitting on the bench. I can't do anything from there.
Foul trouble, you brought that up. First half, a lot of you guys kind of got in foul trouble early. Do you feel like that kind of led to that lull in the first half that this year had so many guys out so quickly?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, to have all five of your starters pick up two fouls, I mean, that's obviously frustrating as a team. So I mean, it was just like a new circumstance that we hadn't been thrown into before.
You know, you have almost a week to get ready for your next game. What do you take forward from this one?
Just this bad taste that we have in our mouth from this loss. We don't want to continue to have this. We just don't want to continue to lose. Like this taste is we don't want to feel this anymore.
Your thoughts on the way the outcome of tonight's game?
We didn't execute at the end. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. When it was time to get stops, we didn't. When we did lock in and focus and execute, good things happen. It's frustrating, but we can't do anything about it now. So, now we start league play. I just told the guys that we're 0-0 now. We're starting league play. We got the benefit of starting with 2 home games before we go on the road, where we have 2 very dangerous teams coming in Kearney and Hayes. And we have to be locked in and focused and disciplined to get the outcomes that we need.
That first 20 minutes, it just seemed to be really kind of brutal for both teams. It just looked like neither team really figured out its offense there in that first half.
Well, I mean, the stats almost mirror themselves except the free throw attempts. We both had 8 assists. We both had 19 turnovers. We were both pretty even on the boards. It's just in the second half, they went to the free throw line 22 times. And if I could see through this lovely stat I have right here, we went to the line 16 times. We went 15 for 16, and they went 17 for 22. So, I mean, the overall key to the game was in the second half. In the first half, when it was 26-23, they went on a 9-0 run to end the half. If we'd stopped that bleeding in and there and went in the half down on 3 or 4 and played the same way, it probably would have been a different result. But our guys have to lock in and understand what it takes to win, especially on the road, because this ain't nothing when it comes to the league, and you know that.
Right. Well, and to start the second half out, I mean, you guys were on the bubble of possibly getting taken out of the game, and your guys did storm right back, and they made it remain a game and a really competitive game there up until the final seconds.
No question about it, but that's what it means. It's, close is great, and horseshoes and hand grenades and cornhole, I guess. Is that right? Is that the rules of cornhole? You can be close. But at the end of the day, I mean, we're talking about trying to do something exceptional this year, and that doesn't cut it at Emporia State.